Oh my goodness, I just asked about you. How are you doing today?
Oh, doing good. I've been busy at work, so y'all are this whole thing. Y'all are gonna have to tell me what's all going on because
When Brittany gets here, she can explain what's happening.
I just
Just
made
when
a
she gets here, everybody mute and be quiet and let her do the.
I just made a video on my secondhand troll account. Let's see if it's up. Oh, let me do this. Hold on.
Okay,
Is she gonna
Morbid.
need a big box? Oh no. I know I'm on rewatch. So it is recording. I have no clue. I'm just okay. Hold on. Where the fuck is it?
I mean, it is what it is. It's
Yeah,
all
it's free
public.
and public information.
So,
Gallery,
whatever.
TikTok.
Good luck with that.
Hey, Kaylee. Happy Friday. Thursday.
Freedom of speech, freedom of information. I don't respond well to terroristic threats. Thank you.
Hi, Phoenix. Love you.
I want Go Bright's head.
No, Chrissy, it is not a crime.
Oh, boy.
Here's my new video.
So, all I need is information. All I need.
Augie is
Brittany Ann's brother.
It's not Brittany Ann's brother. Brittany Ann's brother has autism. Go Bright's just a trauma. Anyway, don't bring Brittany Ann into it. Anyway.
Hey, Lena, do me a favor if you would. Go to her pages and find that video and watch it and tell me if it's about me or if it's about someone else.
I don't know why it cut off the stuff, but
Because
it did. I'm not making it again. It took me all day to make this shit.
That the same exact thing, that the same exact conversation that I had with her today, she had with someone else. Go Bright is I just literally went off on and I've made videos going after one of the McMeat pants because Go Bright took a clip of the video, maybe according to Heavenly here, and made it sound like she was talking about me, and I never went to her page because I had her blocked.
Hey, how about this, right? And I said this before. That guy is a weird, showmophile troublemaker. Everyone should block him. But no one listens to the guy that can solve all your problems. I can make it so no one has any issues, but you people don't want to listen to me. You want to keep encouraging him because he stutters his way through trying to read an erotic novel. Hey, wake up. Or get your emotions fucked up. It's that simple, really. I have an IQ of 158. Please listen to me. Please, guys, just when are you people going to listen to me?
Yeah, they so I blocked 30 of his accounts on this, and I have a burner because he posted a video. So I've been just looking to see if he posts anything else about me, and that just happened to be on the stories.
No one else is on the story? Probably him kissing his sister with tongue.
Oh, man.
She's telling you.
So what is his name then, Heavenly, if you know so much about him?
Oh, jeez.
So we need a name.
that is weird.
It's probably like Cristal, right? I still got
He says Brett Brown Parker. Okay, Lena, what's the verdict?
If that's Stephanie's brother's name and you're lying,
Hello, helicopter.
and you're putting out her autistic
How's everybody doing?
brother's name.
All right, and you?
Oh, pretty good.
I will.
Big news today.
It's raining down here.
Well, we were being threatened already, so you know.
I don't give a fuck about many people on this app, and I don't know where me and Brittany stand.
They're gonna rain down fire on
but
me.
I will never go against her. Right? I just want you to know.
An
I
angel.
want you to really understand that. If you're putting out her autistic brother's name, don't.
You know what? In Heavenly, I praised you and said that you were actually a decent person. But I guess you are just like
He
everyone.
is.
Bye.
Yeah, dumb cunt.
Peace out. I don't care who the video is. Do you hear
He's a
me?
lovely,
Do
lovely.
you hear me? Meat pants, family.
Hey, we're gonna find out, Stephanie. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna text her right now. I swear to God, if that's her brother's fucking name.
Do you hear me? Do you hear me, Meat Pants family? I don't care if this comes back to be Brittany Ann's brother. I don't care if the video is about me. I will make that video about me.
I don't know. I think most of you are fucking animals, honestly. I feel like I'm in this.
No, witchy.
I think most of you are genuinely fucking terrible animals. Horrendous people. I don't want to share a world with most of you. Hey, Angel, it ain't looking too good for you.
Oh, Easta's trying to find us.
Brittany.
She's
We share it with her.
Christ that she says that's not her brother's name.
Tell him to come on in.
I swear to God, I'm gonna ravage every fucking one of you legally. Like I'm gonna press charge. I'm gonna legally hem all of you up.
In another live.
Oh boy, the fuck shit.
This is cray cray.
Brittany, I'm gonna subpoena every single one of you motherfuckers in the box.
This year.
Did Booze text you?
Anybody?
He thought I doxed your brother's name.
I might be able to get the police tomorrow for coffee. I don't know.
I have no idea what your brother's name is.
Along?
I'm gonna send it to you, Mr. Cobra.
He's like rage texting me right now, telling me he's not in the fucking mood. And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Is your brother's name Brett? Brittany, yes or no?"
You should say ask go right.
Just go with it. Brittany, just go with it.
Always up to fuck shit. Always.
Oh, that's good.
They're all friends.
I really
Oh
like
my
the,
God.
all the AI.
That was
photos.
the.
I want Go Bright.
Just gotta wait for Brit.
I'm sorry. That was. I had to make it. I had to make that. I had to make it.
Everybody's coming in here.
I had to make that video. Oh
You
my
couldn't
God.
help yourself. What's new?
Of course not. Of course not. I put.
I
Looks
can't
like
with the
you got
gnome.
troll. Oop, I need to like redo this again. Hold on.
Kings.
I hate when I misspell shit.
Angel, William wants to say, William asked, y'all said no blocking, but what about muting?
Don't mute the bottom, but you can mute if anybody gets out a hand up here, you can mute up here, but not the chat. I don't care what's said in the chat.
I don't think anybody's gonna come in naysaying this shit. Anyway,
Probably not.
I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna be pretty.
Just be listening.
I just woke up, so I haven't found my
Hey,
words.
Easton friends. I'm glad we can all be here.
Yeah,
Fucking
Morbid
weird,
has already,
right?
Shut up,
All the
Deborah.
Morbid
ops
has
are hanging out together. So
Now
weird.
you have to wait fucking 6 more days before you can change your name back.
Morbid
would
has
you
already
want-
been in the comments threatening
Worth
us,
it.
Yeah,
saying
he's already
we need
threatened
to
us.
cease and desist. We need to cease and desist, and he's going to be filing charges
Yeah,
on
and everybody
everybody, and
in
he's
boxes.
recording
Public
right now.
information. He's a
For
criminal.
what? Public information.
Yeah.
God, if I
Mm.
could do that for people doxing my
He's a
charges,
criminal.
holy shit.
Yeah, he
Holy
came in
shit.
here a little while ago when the live started and threatened us. It's okay.
Oh,
It's fine.
well.
Yeah, it says a man who offered money to find out what Go-Bright's name was so that he could dox him all over the internet. Get a life, man.
Yeah.
Good luck.
There's the queen.
And for the record, no one on our side knew any of this information until today.
I know.
No,
No,
I
no
don't.
one
I still
knew
don't even know what we're gonna watch.
anything about any of this.
Even after
No,
I made
and
funny videos this morning, I didn't think they were funny anymore, and I privated them. That's just not. He's gross. I don't want him on my page at all.
no, but East is in there saying that Brittany has been holding on to this information for over a year
No,
and hasn't told
About this
anybody.
today.
no.
Well,
He just got this shit today.
dude, that's what she fucking gets for thinking. Honestly, she's such a fucking idiot. What an idiot! I literally just found this out today. Just found this out today. So good luck. Good luck. Try. I mean, I guess find that somewhere else. You keep posting screenshots of text messages that you don't know the entire context to. I have the text thread. You got specific cherry picked screenshots from Austin, and you over there, East, you're just really fucking holding on to that real tight. I have the full context. I know exactly.
My
And
name is
you keep
Brett
making
Brian
up
Parker.
stories. Yeah. Man, that's wild. That's fucking crazy. And then I saw fucking John's video, and I cannot stop fucking laughing at that shit. I sometimes it is just fucking shocking to me that
Brittany, can you give context as
The
to what?
audacity.
Can you give us context as to what led you to look for the court documents so everybody can understand why you would go looking for them and be suspicious in the first place?
I mean, like the offering money for Gobart's name was like, what the fuck?
Okay, just intuition. All right, gotcha.
Yeah.
Brittany Ann, Morbid has been in the comments, and he said you are to cease and desist, and he will be filing charges, and he is recording.
Oh, charges for what?
Public record. He's a criminal.
I don't know, but he said he's going to be
Filing charges
going
on
and
everybody
filing
in
charges.
boxes.
Oh, for what?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. He hasn't said, but he's recording, and he just wants us to know we need to cease and desist.
It's not for the intent to intimidate. It's to inform.
I just wanted to give you a forewarning.
It's literally on
Right.
Google, bro.
What?
It's on
Yeah,
Google.
there are so many public articles about this. There are literally so many public articles about this. There were, besides civil cases, there's also, like, besides the criminal cases, okay, there's civil cases on this that detail, like the long form of the complaint was submitted in a civil lawsuit. So, I mean, I don't really understand Like, and I have no problem. I went on there and fucking, because I'm not gonna throw shit out there if what I'm hearing is incorrect. I'm gonna make sure that there's a correction and accurate information provided. So you know, I kind of looked at it from the point of to initially defend and be like, no, that can't be right. Like
Hey,
that doesn't
can I
make any
say something,
sense.
Brittany?
Oh
Can I
yeah,
say something? I gave Brittany this pussy's information this morning or last night. That's a fact. You know what I mean? That's it. They
And it
can't
was
be over
shared
there.
with
They can't
me.
be over there saying that she like had this and she was holding on to it and all that shit. That's not true. That's not factual. It's not factual at all.
I literally had
No one
zero
knew any of
idea
this
about
until today.
fucking any of this. So anybody over there believing East, like you just continue to believe her lies blindly.
Like, like
Go out,
like
Becky.
East, bro. I sent the shit and I sent you the screen recording. I mean, I'm sorry, like you're tripping right now. We all knew this nigga was beat up, like I think a mentally ill kid a long time ago, but he sold us some fake story. Brittany's the only person that went and actually looked at the fucking records. So if anything, I can't believe Patriot Mama, you're such a lousy human being. You're still in my inbox defending John DeFrank and defending Maverick. Oh, you didn't do nothing. You're crashing out. Does it look like I'm crashing out, Patriot Mama? Does it look like it? I told all of you, I know where all the bodies are buried. I know everything. And every one of you who support John DeFrank, I will obliterate you.
All right. Well, that's a side note. I was just here to provide accurate information. Now in what was reported, okay, ranged it was a large range of accusations. Some were able to be substantiated, okay? Some were not, because these children are disabled, nonverbal, or nonverbal by definition. So, very limited in their ability to communicate, to be able to advocate for themselves, or to, in any way, shape, or form, defend themselves. And I'm only going to show what is publicly available. And public
If they
articles.
want to blame somebody for holding on to something, then y'all did blame me, John DeFrank, everybody who fucking knew and bought the bullshit story he sold until this woman showed me the fucking real shit to fucking day.
Did I have there ever been a conversation about this ever prior? Ever?
Nope. No.
Okay. The shit that I found in digging. Okay, so did I believe your like trust me bro on it? When you were like this is
No. She went and fucking dug up the shit.
yeah, I don't do the trust me bro. I fucking like there and not all of it is him listed. There were 8 employees that were found to be abusive. Okay. Out of those 8, 4 were criminally charged for their behavior. Out of those 4, 3 did prison time. One of the people that did prison time was Maverick. Now, in the complaints, I want to be very clear that not everything identifies, or at least that I've seen, it doesn't, not everything specifically identifies which perpetrator committed which acts. So I want to be very, very, very clear when it comes to that. Unless it does identify which perpetrator committed specific acts, that, I'll be clear about that. So let me Let me go pull a screenshot. Hold on.
Oh yeah, this Patriot Mama in my inbox telling me that he didn't do anything to me, and I'm fucking crashing out, and I need to fucking get off drugs. I don't know. I think she's the one who's on drugs, because apparently the men she's fucking navigates towards and defends are fucking people who like to put their hands on children. Quite honestly, and she knows it. She got another video that's worse than the one I posted of John. Why don't you put that up, Patriot Mama? Why are you in my inbox defending Maverick?
Yeah, that's weird.
Can we go over the court receipts?
Yeah, I think she went to go get them.
Just a side note, it's Angelica's birthday, so everyone wish her a happy birthday.
Yes, please.
Happy birthday, Angelica.
Happy
Send her
birthday.
all the birthday love.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Anyway,
Okay.
I just wanted to come over and set that straight. I got something else I got to be taking care of. Y'all have a blessed evening.
You too, Nicole. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes.
Okay. So this is just happy birthday. Sorry. This is from a later civil suit where the parents or guardians of two of the victims. The victims ranged in ages from 7 years old to 17. There were 24 children were removed from the facility. 10 were specifically identified as victims. Routine investigation. Oh, hold on. I can barely see. Hold on, let me see if I can make this bigger. Hold on.
Oh, did she drop on
She probably
accident?
TikTok too long. She'll be back.
Oh, there's East.
Hello.
Shit, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to request. Fuck. Sorry, guys. I'm just here for the drama.
Okay.
At least you're honest.
100%.
She is. That's facts.
This was later. Hold on. This is later in the thing. Let me see if this one works. During the course of a routine investigation, numerous, whatever, making accusations towards each other and their superiors. This has included such things as status quo of roughness and violence against children and behaviors, punches and slaps to the back of the children's heads, strikes to the children's chest, hair pulling, bending or milking digits, fingers and toes, bending wrists and ankles, chokeholds, sleeper holds, hits, kicks to genitalia, throwing children down to hit or kick them, purposely giving children a cold shower, hanging a resident by his gate belt from the shower rod for staff's entertainment, restraining a child by securing the back of his helmet to a wall, and then inappropriate touching of a female child, oral to a male child, pulling head back too far with forearm in the back of their neck, Snapchat videos and pictures that were inappropriate and or labeling them, quote, PARD, malicious tampering with hygiene products such as urinating in shampoo bottles, toothbrushes, and toilet, malicious tripping kids, a detailed incident over a radio in which a child was shoved 6 feet, striking into a wall, hit off the floor, and choked to the point of turning purple, fish hooks pulling the child's cheek out by inserting finger in mouth, mimicking a fish hook. Hold on.
This is absolutely disgusting and sickening. And I'm sick to my
This is
This is
hard to
about
listen to.
that morbid
yes,
guy
yes,
or more.
flip flop, yes.
He weird. He needs to seek help. If that shit's
damn.
true, he needs to seek help.
Not this morbid guy though.
As this rotates in correspondence with the motor that opens. And when
Oh, you're Go Bright, aren't you?
Yeah, I trolled my name.
Well.
Yes.
Damn it.
Lightspeed.
So is this kind of
for
like a
entertaining?
state?
Hold on, wait. restraining a child by securing. Okay, to the back of the helmet. Okay, wait. Where was I? Snapchat videos and pictures that were inappropriate and or calling them TARDS. Okay, we go to that. Maliciously tripping, kicking. God, this is so small. Maliciously tripping, kicking. Oh my God, I'm gonna need readers soon. Fuck, I'm getting old.
I was gonna say it sucks getting old. I got my bifocals on. I can't read it.
Yeah,
You won't be able to do it without glasses in 2 more years, Brittany.
I know. Malicious. Okay, so we did the hygiene stuff. Detailed incident over a radio in which a child was shoved 6 feet, striking into a wall. Why did I do that? Something off the floor. Okay, cited. I just have to make this bigger.
Kelly, I mean, like, I need to keep my mouth shut.
Now say it.
All right. Choked to the point of turning purple. Fish hooks okay. Failure to report incidents of abuse, numerous licensing violations, etc. So then let me just that part. And I also, because it's important, right, for full context, I also want to include during the investigation, Ms. Glover substantiated some, but not all of the allegations. The West Virginia Police, the IIU certification of the Bureau for Children and Families. OI, whatever the acronym of that is, were notified of the allegations. The agencies conducted a simultaneous investigation. As a result, the children residing at the center were removed from the facility and it was closed for several months. Okay. Now, here is another piece to that. Due to the children's limitations, not all instances of abuse could be fully investigated. However, it appears that staff, particularly in B and C houses, were routinely using abusive methods to control children and or entertain themselves. This included aggressive horseplay. Aggressive horseplay. Is this what I read first? This is what I read. Oh, no, this is not what I read first. This goes into it a little bit worse. This includes aggressive horseplay, wrestling, holds, headlocks, sleeper holds, figure fours, haymakers, body slams, fish hooks, pokes, hits, shoves, hair pulls, punches, milking of the digits, twisting of the wrist, ankles, and kicks. It also appears that verbal abuse in the form of threats, bribes, coercion, insults, ridicule, etc., were common practice. There were also several allegations of SA, ranging from fondling to viewing corn materials, watching inappropriate television and or movies, and being privy to staff's sexualized behaviors, conversations, and innuendos. Children were taken or lured to blind spots for the purpose of abusive acts. It was further discriminated or further determined that children across the campus had been exposed to inappropriate discipline, such as cold showers, excessive and or inappropriate use of timeout chair, consequences for improper reaction, consequences for improper reasons, and had several consequences for the same offenses. These were children who could not defend themselves. There were children that one of the children was 9 and had the cognitive age of about a 2-year-old. Okay. This facility was used for, there were 2 children in particular that ended up in this residential program because they had already been removed from their homes due to abuse and neglect. And they were placed there because of their specific needs. All right. So they had already been removed from a situation like that, and then placed in this facility, only to be have that kind of treatment extended by a different group of people. And again, in this, I want to say that this does not there were 8 employees identified to be abusive. 4 received criminal charges. 3 got prison time. One of the ones that did receive prison time was Maverick. He pled guilty to, let me go back and look. I believe it's 3 charges, and he pled guilty to 3 charges and then pled no contest to 3 other charges. In his no contest plea, it was not, he in a void, so that way he had a plea agreement. There was another charge, by the way. There was another charge that he was arrested for. But he was not convicted of and did not serve time for.
I'm so confused. So he didn't serve time, but he was convicted and was sentenced to prison?
No, he did serve time.
No, he did. He did.
Oh.
The one that he was not convicted of was essay of a child by a person in a position of trust. So again, there was conspiracy, child abuse and neglect. He is on the registry in West Virginia, on the child abuse and neglect registry that's in compliance with the Adam Walsh Act. I think it was from 1995 is the Adam Walsh Act. So maybe that was earlier in the 80s. Maybe Megan's Law came later. So yeah, it was pretty bad. There was a child that had to wear a helmet for seizures and to prevent further injury when they fell. This child was restrained by nailing so they wore a helmet. This child was restrained by the helmet being nailed to the wall while the child was wearing it. There was also like a pulley system made out of like a bed sheet and a gate belt. I don't know if you guys have ever seen, like, you go to the hospital and, like, so somebody's not really stable, you're doing PT, and there's like that gate belt that they wrap around your pelvic bones and hold for some resistance, right? But there was a gate belt and a bed sheet used with a shower head to turn into a pulley system, to where there was a kid that got soap in his eyes. And then there was something that they called a zombie attack, where they would, from what I understand, pull the kid up and down like a fucking pinata and spray cold water in the kid's face. So this is really horrific stuff. Like it was really
This is future dad talk, people.
It was a very large case out of West Virginia. It was highly publicized.
Do you know what county in West Virginia?
I do. Hold on.
While she's looking for the county, I feel like if the military did that to people, that would be considered torture. That's insane.
He shouldn't be on this app.
Okay, hold on. This is not
Hampshire County. Where the hell's that? Is that South Mountaineer Mama? Is that Southern for me? Oh, it's up in the Panhandle. Okay. I've never heard of that county.
okay. That old TikTok was this. It is still a public article. Oh, Becky, I have not been reading the comments. I just happened to glance down and see you. I heard you were very upset about me sitting on this. I just found this out today. I just found this out literally today. So I heard you running off the rails, assuming that what he's told you was correct. And it's
not
she got you
correct.
worked up for nothing, girlfriend. She got you worked up for nothing. The East is lying as always, consistently. Yes, I believe that you were told that I sat on it. It's absolutely untrue. I just found this out today.
Everyone found this out
is
today.
a compulsive liar. He's literally a compulsive liar.
Nickel already came in here and said that he got the information to Brittany today, and he even sent a screen recording to East proving that. So I don't know what to tell you.
I ain't gonna lie, as much as everybody digs on people, I'm shocked nobody knew about this character a long time ago. I just found out. I don't even know this guy until here a
That's
couple
where
weeks
we have
ago. But
questions, because
so in the terms of his release, he is ordered to have zero engagement with anybody under the age of 18. Zero, none, absolutely none. He had to petition the court for a modification to have contact with his child, of which in documents it does say he has since gotten full custody of his oldest child. He has. He also, I'm assuming when he found out that they had a baby on the way, they were proactive about it and went to the courts and petitioned that he be able to interact with that minor. And that modification was also granted to extend to allow interaction with future born children. So as of right now, those are the only two minors that he has permission to interact with.
What
So-
year was this, if you don't mind me asking?
So he pled guilty. I think the sentencing was at the end of 2015. I believe that the investigation started at the beginning of 2014. He was released in 2020. Okay. I was told the reason he left before is because someone outed it. I can tell you that there was a modification request to end the supervision, because he is on supervised release until 2035. I can tell you that was requested to terminate because he has been compliant with all the terms of his release, like all of the things, like his fines, his fines, maintaining, being gainfully employed, remaining in contact with the courts and asking for modifications for his daughter and then, his other child. So the judge did acknowledge that in July. Okay. There have been consistent requests for that supervision to be terminated. It was a judge in July came back and said it would be, hold on, let me get the correct words. Let me get the exact.
Beautiful inside and out. That's my question. So the courts are aware that he has a kid and he's around. Like, that's weird. Well, I mean, but then he was also, got full custody. So he's obviously shown improvement, but that doesn't excuse his past, I guess.
Why is East saying Mavic is our friend? East needs to shut up over there and stop spewing her bullshit.
I think the clarification on that is he has to be around his child while supervised.
He's got full custody of his child now.
He had to get permission from a judge she was trying to explain or whatever to be around his child.
Yes, but he's got full
other
custody
future
now,
child
right?
that he has with that girl.
He's married to the mother of his child, and from what and Brittany Ann can clarify when she gets back, but from what I understood was that he can't just be left alone with his child. The mother has to be there. He has to be.
I thought she just said he had full custody, so that's where I'm confused.
I don't know. I didn't hear that part, so we'll have to ask her to clarify when she gets back.
I'm one of those that I see all sides, so I need all the information from both sides. It doesn't sound like what he did is definitely
No.
bleh.
Okay, let me just say no. He is on extended supervision. So he met all of the terms of his parole, and his parole ended. He East thinks she knows yeah, she always does. It's fucking okay, girl. Go ahead. Keep making up.
I thought you said he gained full custody of a child, so that's where I was confused.
He did.
Oh, he did.
That is acknowledged in the. He currently has a motion for modification that was just filed in December. So he has another motion for modification submitted. But the last one in July of 2025, the judge said it would be. Hold
I think where I got misunderstood is when people were saying he wouldn't be allowed at school functions and stuff, and then I kind of got it mixed up because like he won't be able to go to daddy-daughter dances or anything like that. That's probably where I got confused.
They said
Personally, if I
defending
dated someone that was like that, I wouldn't want to be around.
terminating the extended supervision would be a disservice. Man, you guys, hold on. What is the fuck?
I got her all fucked up. She's trying to remember these words.
East wants everyone to know in 2010 he was charged for abusing his own child.
It would not be in the interest of justice to terminate the extended supervision. That would not be in the interest of justice, especially considering the nature of the crimes that he pled guilty to. So that was denied. Modifications have been approved. It was again recognized that he has been compliant. However, he is still not to he is not to engage with anybody under the age of 18. He literally had to request to make exceptions for his children. East, as far as that in 2010, I don't have that. If it was in West Virginia, I'm not seeing it because there are multiple people with the same name. I sure hope that you got the correct middle name, girlfriend. I sure hope that you got the correct middle name because there are a couple of people with the same name, different middle name. I would definitely check on that. So,
is he white or black? Because didn't they do that to Dodge one time? Just making sure.
So this is the first article. This was posted on the TikTok page. Okay. But the part that was left out is at the bottom of this, it says to continue reading, right? There's another piece where this goes on. And that's this. So Wright's attorney was insistent. So Maverick's attorney was insistent that Maverick's account of what transpired has not varied during the months since the incident, since he was indicted. This is where he has been with me the entire time. He said in the plea agreement, Maverick's attorney presented a proffer, a summary of the case. He would present a jury that shows how each component. Let me see. So, I'm sorry. I guess the DA is James. Plea agreement. James presented. Yeah, I guess that would be his attorney as a different name. DA presented a that shows how each component of the crime occurred for one count of child abuse resulting in injury. He needed to show that Maverick was in a position of authority over a responsibility for the child's well-being. That Maverick knowingly harmed the child and that the injury resulted. The DA had asserted that Maverick asked his coworkers if they wanted to see a quote zombie attack before turning a cold shower spray in the face of a resident identified as RM, causing the boy, who couldn't talk, to throw out his arms in self-defense while moaning. After the proffer, Maverick was asked was asked to explain what happened, acknowledging the facts behind each of the prosecution's charges. Maverick, however, said he was just the last of at least 3 workers who went in the shower with RM, and one of the others made the zombie attack comment and that he sprayed RM's face. I can't see my own chat. Something about getting soap out of the eyes. Why did you plead guilty if you didn't do it? Redway had a response, which was Maverick's attorney. He was indicted on 10 charges and could face at least 10 years in prison. We've been offered a reasonable plea, rights admissions on 2 other counts, diverged enough. Sorry, this is really small. Diverged enough from the prosecutions that Carl said he could not find a factual basis for the guilty plea. Wait, prosecutions. Carl said he could not find a factual basis for the guilty plea. After a brief recess, the conference between the attorney, Maverick's attorney, and their names that you have to go back and identify who is each. I think that James is the DA, and then Joyce is the guardian ad litem, who is representing the interest of the victim, the victimized children. Maverick's attorney proposed changing Wright's plea to no contest on 3 of the charges. That didn't require him to testify to the facts in the charges, but instead acknowledged that the state had enough evidence to obtain a conviction. I don't like it, but I think it is in the interest of the victims, said the DA. The state believes it could prove all of the charges. Maverick's plea on the 6 counts has him facing at least 6 and as many as 28 years behind bars. He is subject to fines on each, which he has paid all of his fines. I believe his fines were like upwards of like $300,000. And then it goes on to somebody else. He was the 5th person to be arrested. He was arrested in Pennsylvania. They extradited him back to West Virginia. Yeah.
Which makes sense, because if he was in the Panhandle, he was probably right next to West Virginia.
Yeah, so he went to jail at the end of 2015. I believe it was 2018 that he was released. Then he got off of parole in 2020, and that started a 15-year extended supervision term. So he is currently requesting that extended supervision end because he has been compliant with everything that they have wanted him to be compliant with. But it doesn't end until like 2035.
One of the questions was, has he responded to any of this yet? Or this is actually, this is the first time you brought it to social, so he wouldn't know yet.
He's been in the comments.
I just found out today. I really wasn't gonna fucking really do much. John's really upset about it. He wanted me to trust me, bro. He made a video about it.
Gotcha.
So, John, good job, buddy.
Another question that I have in my text is, does anyone know if he still resides in West Virginia?
I don't know. I don't want to put out his address or where he might be. He does have small kids in the I'm not.
Does he have to register or anything? Like,
he is registered with West Virginia, the Child Abuse and Neglect Registration, which is it's not like a public sex offender registry to where that's public, but it is for internal people to run his name to see if he is okay to work in different positions or be around kids. So yes, he is on a registry in West Virginia, but it is not the registry.
Okay, I have something to say, and only because I know that Morbid is recording this and he's watching. As to your filing to be off of supervised release because you have complied with all your terms, let's talk about accountability. Let's talk about the fact that you might find it an inconvenience to your life to be on supervised release, but those children that were harmed will have a lifetime of scars. So kiss my ass.
And for the comment section, everyone that has mentioned Laura was very unaware of this. Laura has been an activist for autistic children in her community. She's worked very hard for that, and she had no idea, and she is seething hot. Just so
I don't think that you to really grasp and understand just how horrific this is. This is not just children, right? This is not just this is disabled children who have a cognitive level well below their physical age. Okay, these are children that cannot speak, that cannot defend themselves either physically, or they don't have the cognitive ability to do so, or even speak up and say "ow," like it's
It
beyond comprehension.
it sounds like it's like a state hospital. Like we have one of that in here in our area. It's a state hospital, and it's bad. I wouldn't want to have anybody there. The people that work there are horrible. It sounds like it's like that.
There were 3 different houses: A house, B house, C house,
Gotcha. Yeah,
and
that sounds just like it. Yep.
yeah. So they had some of the
They're like mentally off. Like they're basically like the place here is like basically for people all ages that family couldn't take care of them because they were completely nonverbal. They couldn't take care of them. They didn't know how to.
It's kind of like a group home for special for children with some intense needs.
Gotcha. God, that's awful.
Absolutely disabled, autistic, vulnerable children.
Hey guys, how is everyone?
Hello.
So I have a little tiny bit of information. Whenever Maverick came back to TikTok, I went into his comment section a couple times on a couple of his videos to just see if he would bite on trolling me, because I was trying to see if he was coming back on behalf of Lena or if he was just coming back on his own, right? So I went into his comment section and we were back and forth on a video or two. And then he messaged me out of the blue one day and he's like, I'm trying to wrap my brain around all this. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, well, what's going on with you and Lena or whatever? It was a very brief conversation. I actually I screenshotted it all today since his account is taken down. But essentially, he was like, I grew up in your hometown. And I'm going to just close my hometown because I live here, and Lena already just closed it for everybody. I'm in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. We're a small city, maybe. So we're not big, but I know a lot of people. And he name dropped somebody that I'm not friends with on Facebook and said, yeah, that's my cousin. Somebody who I went to high school with. My daughter is named after his ex-wife. So that's how closely we're connected. So I did a little digging, and I mean, outside of the picture that's in that newspaper, that's not really like the newspaper clipping. The thing that bothers me is there's not a lot out there, but case law has the information around the Potomac Center. I haven't looked at it yet. I just know that they have the case. I don't know if they named the client or the defendant.
The civil case?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the civil case, 2 of the victims were awarded quite a bit, but then they took it back to court because the long form of the complaint was included in the first trial. There was a couple other things like the Human Rights Act. They were not considered public accessing a publicly accessed area because it was like I use the word private, but private residence. However, it was state funded. At the very beginning of this, they got Medicaid funding pulled from it immediately, obviously. That was one of the first things to happen. But yeah, so I think that they're supposed to be doing a retrial for the civil piece where 2 of the victims were awarded like over $1 million.
That's insane. So obviously I'm going to look into it a little bit more. I just heard about it today, but what made me suspicious about him even reaching out to me was that he has the precedent of being the king of trolls or whatever, but he was trying to squash it with me and I'm going to say that's my take on it, right? Because we never know what Maverick's thinking, really. But my take was that he was trying to squash it. And I thought maybe it was just because we knew the same people. Like, if he's really related to the person I know, I worked with this person's daughters. Like, I know them. So in that case, and it's a small town. So if I ask, like, hey, so-and-so, they would tell me the truth. So now I'm thinking more it's along the lines of he was trying to kind of keep me at bay so I didn't dig into him, which isn't my style. Like, I don't dig into anybody unless they are a problem, like Lena. So I wouldn't have dug into him for just being a troll, but now like the dots are connecting. So now it's like, now I'm even more suspicious both ways. Like, is it all a plant to see who will say what and put false jackets on who, or is it real?
Right. Serena, you fat bitch. You were defending this shit like you knew something. You fucking frog-looking fucker. God almighty. You amphibious looking fuck.
I'm praying for you.
I'm just if he's such a good troll, I'm really shocked nobody looked into him a long time ago. I mean, I'm just kind of floored about that. The amount of people that ever take this shit off a happen, then this guy who is supposedly thinks he's this big troll and nobody saw this shit is wild to me. I don't look at people's shit, but it's crazy. He needs help.
Saying that he was around as long as he did and nobody
Right, that's my thing. Like, I'm shocked that he was around as long as he was and nobody checked this shit or nobody looked at him.
Well, I remember Mav like right at the end of the winter of 2024, maybe late summer, end of winter 2024. So it was kind of before Brittany Ann and Sam kind of come around our little corner of TikTok. So maybe that's why he flew under the radar. Just a guess.
I don't know, but Nikki said that, there's videos from 2021, but, you're talking about people like Lena and Maverick who disappear months and months, and then they come back and nobody really pays attention to them. I think this information is particularly important because we're talking about a person who has decided to create an account to parent, and I just find that in poor taste at this point.
Yeah, if you, and East, I don't care what you said. You're literally the fucking worst investigator. Honest to God, it doesn't take that much to see.
I'm just glad y'all do it for me because I don't pay attention to shit.
That started a 15-year term of extended supervision. You illiterate fuck. You claim that you brag so much about getting the FOIAs, but you did for Craig, and then couldn't even read that the dude shot at a car full of fucking teenage girls. You fucking idiot. Anyways, or you couldn't even read the fucking police responses, the other reports that I've posted. Stupid. So yeah, there's still things to, man, to market yourself in dad talk. Here's the thing with that: as other parents come in and have conversations about parenting without this information being disclosed, that he is not to interact with anybody under the age of 18, that is one of the conditions of his extended supervision.
Is his page not called Dad Bod?
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Oh, that's kind of weird. It just dawned on me. Sorry, I'm high, and it just dawned on me. Holy shit! Why would you name yourself that?
Right. And the other night, with Lena in there was a large amount of children that were flooding into the live. I think because one of the kids actually promoted it to troll him. But hey, that just speaks to the internet and how easy it is to interact with a child on this app. Not a good idea. You know what I mean? Probably not the best idea. So,
well, this has been interesting. Some shit to take in and digest. I didn't know the guy, but
You guys can drop me from the box. I just wanted to give that information because that, in my mind, confirmed what I was seeing from where he lived and where the defendant lived. I mean, that all tracks for me. So,
was that a galaxy you got when you came in?
I think so. Was that
was
Amanda?
Really cool. I saw the screen. I just wanted to ask because that was really cool looking.
That was Amanda. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's doing her thing. You know how she gets.
So did Lena know all of this is my question.
I don't know, but if you're going to defend it, right? Like, because I went and I paid for the court documents
Right.
for everything for this case. I purchased it. I purchased it to make sure that, like, it really genuinely with the intention of disproving some of the things that I heard. Like, wow, that's fucking that can't be, that's bullshit. Literally to try to disprove it. And in fact, it was worse than I thought. So,
I mean, there's no defending any of it. You can't defend that. It's sick.
yeah. Right. So, this is literally the most vulnerable demographic. Victims' ages ranged from 7 to 17. Who is Kevin Sanders? I don't know.
Kevin Sanders? Never heard of that one.
Yeah, I don't know who Kevin Sanders is. I don't know. That would be interesting. Who's the director of the Potomac Center? Oh.
They always have information mixed up over there. Nothing new.
Yeah, I don't know. He's screaming about something in 2010. I haven't seen it. If she wants to put up receipts, go ahead, girl. I literally just found this information out today. So,
But wait, that would mean she's been knowing, right?
I don't know how long she's known. Right. So who are you screaming at? Because literally everything East yells at me about, it's literally shit that she's fucking done. It's wild, honestly.
East, if you knew, then why you didn't put this information out there? Because people
East is
would
always
want to
got to
know
be,
this.
just like Sam has said, quote, first to file. She's got to be the first one to put it out. Go ahead, do your fucking thing. I was going to fucking chill. All right. Because there were other people that were talking about it. I was going to fucking chill. But after literally reading shit, I would rather correct information be put out instead of just random miscommunications left, right, and center. So I don't know anything about anything from 2010. If there is something, I haven't seen it in the West Virginia court system. So maybe it's in PA. Don't know. Go ahead, girl. Just fucking eat your heart out.
I think we have enough from just this to make a decision on whether or not this is someone we want to interact with.
Right. Make your own choices.
East told me
Yeah,
to
it's a
shut
no.
up, Monique, you drunk bitch. That's funny.
Oh, damn.
Why is she
I
so
am
mad?
still actively getting.
Because she's streaming this.
But
And I'm not a drunk bitch, by the way. I'm a pothead. You got your info wrong. Not a drunk bitch.
I'm both.
Not at all.
I'm both. I'm a drunk and I garden. I like both sides. I like to float. I'm just saying. This isn't some interesting shit to hear. Just saying.
I hardly ever
Some
fucking
fucked up
drink, so
shit.
there's that.
well, it begs to question, why is she so upset that this information is being released?
I don't
I don't
know.
know,
But
but the shit
she
I
loves to
heard
be
her
mad
saying
about.
earlier, she was wrong about. So
She fucking loves to be mad about fucking anything. Like the girl fucking loves to just be angry. So go ahead, girl, just fucking
East
be
just
angry.
needs to shut her fucking mouth because everything that comes out of it is wrong, including the facts of the information she tried to put out on me and Queen.
Yeah, that's because she's an idiot. She's
Yeah,
literally an
why?
idiot. And then Sassy Mama's gonna take the things that East is like throwing out and like make it up as she goes. And Sassy Mama's gonna be like, yeah, yeah. And then, if that's the case, then this and this, she's gonna build on it and fucking go on a tangent and then like do a
30-minute
fucking
rant.
bring it, yeah, a 30-minute rant, bring it back in with a fucking kumbaya and this like emotional fucking tangent about, oh God, she's gonna be feeling like fucking Nancy Grace. God, it's just embarrassing, honestly. Yeah, get your facts right. And honestly, you guys can thank John for this because I was gonna fucking chill and just kind of see what happens and correct information as I saw it being incorrectly stated. And John threw a temper tantrum with a screenshot of Lena's message behind him, so that was cute. Good job. Good job, Serena. You fucking amphibious looking fuck. Keep
Yeah,
lying.
Serena all up there defending him. Good for you,
Without
Sorry
Serena.
knowing
about
Don't
that,
you
shit.
have an
but
autistic child?
You have an autistic child, girl. You don't Isn't your child profoundly autistic? Girl, girl, defend it some more. John, isn't your
Gross.
don't even don't because I am fucking disgusted. I'm fucking like it's literally the most vulnerable demographic. These are
The
kids
fact,
that are just learning the world, but also have such significant cognitive disabilities or delays or physical limitations. That's horrific.
yes, it
That's
is.
really tragic.
Many of us have autistic children too here, so
Recap for the newcomers: in 2014, there was an investigation into the Potomac Center in West Virginia, in Hampshire County. Maverick was employed there. There was an investigation done into the center. It was like a residential place for disabled children, like a kind of like a group home ish for disabled children. And from that investigation, a lot of allegations came out. Some were able to be substantiated. Some of the allegations were not able to be substantiated because the victims have been nonverbal. Okay. Um, there were 8 employees that were determined to be abusive. 4 of them received criminal charges for their actions, and three received prison time for their actions. Maverick was one of the 3 that did time in prison for the charges that came from the investigation. There were 3 charges that he pled guilty to, and then another 3 charges he pled no contest. The DA's office maintains that they would be able to prove the case beyond a shadow of a doubt or beyond a reasonable doubt. And that's why he pled no contest. He was sentenced for all 6 of the charges. He was arrested on additional charges. However, that was at some point dropped. So he did not plead guilty. This was after the indictment came from a grand jury. He was indicted, I think, on like 10 charges. But he pled guilty to 3 and no contest to another 3. One of the ones that were dropped was SA by a person in a position of trust of a child, against a child. So that's all factual. So he was not out of because it is such a sensitive subject, right? There are actually victims. Not all of the details at length, like in great detail, identifying who did what to whom, are available. So I think that he said that he was part of the shower incident. And then it is of my understanding, allegedly, that he was the one that restrained a child to the wall by nailing the helmet in the wall while the kid was still wearing the helmet. That's the information that I have. Now beyond that.
Also, for the people, Britt, because East is screaming you and Maverick were friends.
I've had literally very minimal interaction with Maverick. I've never had a crossword with him. I've never had an argument with him. I've never, we have not had heavy, we don't really know each other, but we've also never gone at each other or fought or like none of that.
Doesn't matter if you were friends with him or not. If you didn't know the information and you do now, it depends on what you do moving forward.
Correct.
I just found this out today. So
Everybody did.
Yeah, and East
Everybody
was
did.
screaming like she knew for a fact that I sat on this information. What a fucking idiot. Honest to God, what a fucking idiot.
We
I
all
can't
found out
imagine
today.
throwing that out there as fact. Damn, girl, where are your receipts? You say you got proof, you got receipts. Where's it at, girl?
I think if any people over here would have known that would have been out a while ago.
Hell, I didn't even know who he was until about a week ago.
Yeah,
Hey,
I didn't know either,
whoever
really.
Pop Tart Squad is, can you please come back? Because I want to rewatch this shit tomorrow. Can you please come back to YouTube? Just saying.
You know, I'm going to say this. I'm going to quote Witchy right now. I'm going to say this. East, stop trying to make fetch happen. Okay?
I didn't say that about
Brittany's
you.
not the monster.
I said that in general, Angelica's context.
Yeah. Stop trying to make Brittany be the bad guy. It's just never going to happen. She's going to trump you every time.
She's really not the bad. She's not the bad guy, though.
Can I say something really quick, please?
Yeah.
I think we need to clarify friends because there's a lot of people I follow and follow me on my account. That does not make us friends. I have had followed Maverick before and he followed me back. We've had little interaction last year and 2024 and very little this year. I had no idea.
Well, I mean, I like to bounce around too.
We were not friends. We were never friends. We followed each other.
Shut the fuck up. You're friends with Craig, a rapist. Shut the fuck up, you weird bitch. You fucking helped him to continue to abuse people. Shut the fuck up, you weird fucking bitch. You're friends with Craig. Stop trying to fucking take inventory of other people's friends when you jumped in to defend a man knowing nothing, knowing literally nothing. And then as he continued to lie to you, and make you look even more stupid than you already look naturally, You continue to protect him. Shut the fuck up. Stop explaining yourself to this fucking idiot. I don't know how she is still is a functional human in society. Honest to God, I don't know how
I'm
Darwinism
glad you
hasn't
know
just
what
fucking
she
taken her
said.
out.
So Bruno's in there defending Craig. Oh boy.
That score match.
I didn't get to hear it. I did. Son of a
Hmm.
bitch.
We did not just invoke the survival of the fittest.
Oh yeah, we did.
I love that
Yeah,
Breaking
shit.
under table.
I literally don't know how fucking Darwinism has not taken her out thus far. It's shocking.
Mind
It is
flying.
shocking.
Hey, BC, why didn't you show today? Somebody wants to know in the comments. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
did that happen?
I don't know. Somebody in the comments said, ask BC why she didn't show today. I'm.
Oh, I don't know. I guess her attorney asked for a continuance.
Hey, fuck you, moderator. Turn my shit
Innocent.
off.
Innocent.
Kick your ass, you motherfucker.
Yeah. Yep. So, yikes, yikes, yikes. There's that. There is that. Lena, were you trained for this too? What's your
Yeah.
training going to have you do?
Where are you at,
Yeah.
Lena?
Where are you, you
Oh,
fucking
she's
amphibious
watching.
looking fuck, Serena? You fucking compulsive lying bitch. The one that you fucking trolled yourself to fucking turn in to get a protective order against somebody in a different state. You fucking weirdo. And Lena,
Well,
the most somebody who is deemed to be a credible witness in a court in the court, right? You bragged about that, but then you made a video saying that you knew that Serena gave you full disclosure that she fucking did that shit to herself. She trolled herself so fucking hard so you could get a protective order. You were deemed a credible witness, and then you make a video bragging about how you you committed perjury. You fucking weirdo. That's crazy. All of you people, honest to God.
well, you know what Lena's answer to, Morbid Maverick's, whole backstory would be, I don't give a fuck. Because she obviously doesn't.
I just don't see how any responsible adult human could have any part of someone like this, knowing the facts. I can't wrap my mind around it, not even Lena's dusty old ass. Sorry.
Oh, she sent you a galaxy.
Prayer hands in the chat for Witchy.
We love you, Itchy. The
Who
big
the fuck
deal,
is?
if you don't stop, I'm gonna block you. Playing
Eh,
stupid down there.
he was just trolling.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Yeah.
shit I
So,
like. The people that get butt hurt are the ones that drive me the
anyways,
fucking nuts.
that was it. Everybody, make your own decisions based on that. I was offered a conversation, didn't have the opportunity to respond. Sorry, I got a fucking life. I got a fucking life. I was fucking doing shit. I go to respond, and then I see a fucking video with John fucking with a text from Lena behind him, like as if that's fact. Girlfriend. You be repeating shit, not knowing a fucking thing. That's embarrassing, girl. But yeah, with his like sad voice going off about I wouldn't take his trust me, bro. I didn't even get a chance to respond. And then he's like all of a sudden really upset at me for I don't fucking know what. So then he said that I was gonna go live and I was like, well, fuck it. You're screaming about it, Issa's screaming about it. Why not? I'm just gonna fucking do it then, I guess. Might as well have people mad at me for some shit that I actually did. So if you're already saying I was gonna do it, yeah, let's just fucking do it. Pussies. Fuck off, man. All right. Yeah, so if there's questions that I can answer. I will be very clear in in it not saying specifically details of who did what, naming out things that different people did. There were 4 employees that got criminal charges. 3 went to prison for those criminal charges. There was an indictment. So I want to make sure that it's accurate based on what I have seen and what I have gone through. There are lots and lots and lots and lots of public articles out there about this. All you have to do is Google the Potomac Center abuse case 2015, and things will just start popping up. So you're welcome to do your own research and not just trust what I say. Go look at it for yourself, and read it for yourself. Do whatever you want to do. But also, I'm not going to validate that somebody was charged in 2010 for additional abuse when I have not seen that or been able to verify that. And I can validate that there were a number of people with the same name with criminal charges in West Virginia. So unless it's in PA or a different state, I don't know. I have not seen that. I just found this out today. I will also say again, one more time, that he fucking has been the judge in his motion to end the extended supervision. The judge did say he's done a great job with remaining compliant to the terms of his supervision. He has been maintained gainful employment this entire time. He has paid off his the restitution and his other court fees that were upwards of like $300,000. It was quite a bit. He does have full custody of his oldest. The last time it was denied, it was because it was not in the best interest of justice for the victims. So again, that is just no emotion in that, just relaying information.
Thank you, Brittany. I'm going to say I've got a restriction. Let's go ahead and end this so that we don't lose the live and I can repost it.
Okay.
And then we'll go private.
Yeah, can we go private now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pop
Bye, y'all.
Bye.